Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health
Hello, everybody.
Show.
Welcome to the Real Life Health Show. I have a video reply today from somebody who just doesn't seem to get it. I always say in my videos, the reason why I'm eating a raw vegan diet and the reason why it's healthy is because the ideal foods are the foods that are going to give our body the most amount of nutrients with the least amount of waste left over to get rid of. Making the body work very little to get the most, where most people eat the things that make the body the hardest to get out of, making the body working harder to get the least because it's not in there. Raw fruits and vegetables, especially if they're organic and homegrown, are going to have the most nutrients of any food you can find. But food is not just about nutrients; it's about getting the nutrients, making them easily accessible. And that's where enzymes come in, and that's where digestion plays a role. And yes, a lot of it is determined by our overall health to begin with and how well our immune system is and our digestion is working. But when we put a food in our body, we can get nutrition from just about anything. We can get nutrition from a piece of paper or from a cucumber or from a cow. Everything has nutrients to some degree. However, for the body to get those nutrients and use those nutrients while getting rid of the waste that's left over, that is one of the keys to health. Because more energy is used in digestion than any other subject or topic in the human body, anything else. More energy is used through our digestion. And the easier we keep it on our digestive system to easily get what it needs out of the food, when we eat the foods that have what it needs, that's where we're going to put ourselves in position where we don't require as much rest and recovery as if we're eating things that are too complicated and miscombining foods, if we're not chewing our foods well enough and mixing it with the enzymes in our saliva, or if we're just eating foods that just make it more complicated. The ideal foods to eat are raw fruits and vegetables. That's it. And so somebody replies to one of my videos, and their name just happened. Let's see. They say, seriously, you have this totally backwards to fit your narrative. Very little waste is on a plant fiber diet compared to animal-based diet. You're kidding. It is well documented everywhere, including my house, including their house, that there is much less waste products associated with quality animal-based diet. You absolutely cannot digest the fiber. Let's see here. You can't digest the fiber with the raw plants. That is a waste of everyone that makes that mistake. Fiber is what causes constipation you speak of. What? What's this person saying and talking about? It says certainly not meat, eggs, fish, seafood, and butter. And what is now they're talking about a gallbladder, and plant eaters don't have gallbladders. So this person goes on to say is plants are not ideal for human health and quality animal products are. Good animal fat and protein is extremely digestible and bioavailable, not to mention essential to human existence. To human existence. Plants are very hard to digest to absorb into the bloodstream. You cannot, by any effect, means obtain the essential nutrients on a plant-based diet. And then he goes on to say, or she goes on to say, and God, our Creator, discussed with Noah after the flood, and allowed man to eat animal meat. So this is what I want to reply to today. First of all, fiber is what is missing in animal meat, and fiber is missing in many things. Fiber is what helps the body in getting rid of the waste so easily and cleans out the body. You need fiber in your food. The body's not needing to get the stuff out of the fiber. The fiber has a tremendous amount of healthy things in it that the body can use, but more important, it's doing the job of being like a broom and sweeping out the colon and cleansing the body. There's no way in the world Meat and animal products are easier to digest on the system than fresh fruits and vegetables. Absolutely not. I am not mistaken. This person is definitely mistaken. And a fruit, we could even take a melon, for example. A melon, if you juice a melon, okay, you juice a melon, there's so much liquid in there. Go juice a drumstick or a chicken leg or something. Go juice a piece of bread. Go juice a fish head or something. There's so much liquid in the melon, and melon takes 15 minutes to digest and get through the body with very little waste left over. Animal products take days to digest properly. And then to throw into that, people that already have an impaired immune system and digestive tract, it might even take longer. This is the cause of all disease, is the backing up of the plumbing system of the body. And if you're eating a diet of just fruits and vegetables, chances are you're not going to have that issue because of the fiber and the little amount of waste and everything else that's in there. However, meat, on the other hand, the meat, the fat in the meat, the lack of fresh raw enzymes in the meat, and just the toxins in the meat, and all of this is just not a good diet for our digestive tract. The plant-based diet is what's going to keep your body as healthy as possible. And to say that there are essential nutrients not found in plants and vegetables, as I said, my one of my best friends, he's 93 years old and he's been eating exclusively fruits and vegetables for over 60 years. For over 60 years. Now, if you can't get what you need in fruits and vegetables, this man would not be thriving the way he is today. I myself, almost 30 years, I think it's 28 years now, eating fruits and vegetables. The one time I tried to go back and eat animal meat, I got sick. I got sick before when I was eating animal meat before that. You need the fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. As much as it says that the popularity today with all the so-called animal diets and the animal-based diets out there today that people think they're having great success on, those people are setting themselves up for failure. And if you want to talk about the design of our creator in Genesis, the original diet for man was fresh fruits and vegetables, and he only included meat not as a reward for their good behavior, but as a result of their sin. And the lifestyle of man declined hundreds and hundreds of years when they started to include meat in their diet. Simply said and simply be, I am not wrong in my estimation of understanding the highest quality foods, how the foods that have the most nutrients in them, while getting them as easily as possible, while leaving the little waste left over as possible. And that is fruits and vegetables, not like this person believes, meat and animal products, which is so difficult and hard to digest. So hopefully this person will come to see the truth before it's too late. Um, and hopefully people that think eating dead animals is good. We weren't designed to eat dead animals, by the way, or even live animals. We weren't designed to eat animals. Our bodies aren't supposed to be a cemetery for animals. Just because you can get away with something doesn't mean it's good for you. So, people are eating all these animals and everything else and are getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And they might feel great because of stimulation or something else, but we were designed with fingers to pick foods. We're frutivores and herbivores. That's what we are. We're not carnivores. We weren't designed that way. Science shows that we weren't made to digest animal meat. People don't get it. Go ahead and do an experiment. Don't listen to me. Go ahead and take a blender and fill it up. Take two blenders. One blender, fill it up with bananas and water. Take another blender and fill it up with some hamburgers and some steak. Blend them both up together. You tell me which one is going to digest better. You tell me which one is going to make you feel better. You tell me which one is going to have less waste left over. So there's the challenge to the test. Okay, so thank you for your comment. Thank you for your concern. I'm doing just fine eating my vegan raw food diet. And I tell everyone, though, I tell everyone, do what's working best for you. So this person that made this comment is actually a guy, Richie. I tell everyone, do what works best for you. If you're eating your carcasses and you feel great, there's no reason to change. I'm not trying to change people. I'm trying to, help people that are already in a disease state. I'm trying to let them know what helped me get out of a disease state. I'm trying to help people understand how the body works and how food works. You make your own decisions. I'm just providing that information for you. A lot of the studies that come from the meat industry and the dairy industry and all these, you got to understand who's behind a lot of these studies and what they want you to spend and where they want you to spend their money. From what I've seen, growing your own foods, growing sprouts, eating fresh fruits and vegetables, if you get them right from the store, and you're following good food combining and other things, because it's not only about diet, that's what's going to put you in the best position to heal from disease or avoid disease. If you or somebody has found different, I'm not here to debate or change your mind. Go right ahead. Do what works best for you. Here's the reality of it. All diets work to a degree. All diets work to a degree. Why? Because they're all leaving something out. And we would want to think they're all leaving something bad out. But from my research and experience, the only diet that leaves everything out that's bad is the raw vegan diet. Because all those other diets leave something out, so they're going to show some improvement. Right. Now, even on a raw vegan diet, you can get your raw food, vegan cookies, and all this stuff, and you could overeat or you can follow mixed food combining and still not thrive. You definitely should, no matter what you do, be checking your blood work, no matter how you're eating, and following and studying your body on a regular basis to make sure you're meeting your needs and your requirements. So, this is why I tell everyone, whether you're eating a meat based diet or a raw food diet, on occasion, check your blood work and make sure you're meeting your needs. If not, find out why. In certain cases, take some sort of supplement until you can figure it out. So use supplements as a short-term solution to figure it out. So all the food is so bad today in the supermarkets and the stores, whether you're buying animal meat or whether you're buying fruits and vegetables, all of it is not the way it was once meant to be and the way it once was. Whether it's the fish from the ocean where the water's black, or whether it's from the meat of the animals at the factory farm, even from your own animal that you might slaughter, or if it's fruits and vegetables. All of it is not in the ideal state anymore. However, we got to do the best with what we got, and we could still grow our own food. We could still seek out the best seeds and create our own seeds to the previous season's harvest and do our best without relying on the big corporations and what they're trying to do to us and get us sick and sell us the drugs to help that sickness that actually get us more sick. We got to break out of that and get out of that. I don't just talk about raw food, understanding about detoxifying and fasting and detoxification and all of this are essentially important. But yes, I am in disagreement with this comment that this person that says eating meat, eggs, fish, and seafood and butter is more easily digestible than eating fruits and vegetables in their raw state. All right, and we could disagree. Do what works best for you. But like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and and I certainly know what works for me and what's helped many people. Okay. Last thing I'll say is somebody wants to tell me this diet doesn't work for me because I had the same illness you had, and I had, by the way, I had ulcerative colitis when I was younger, and the raw food diet is what got me better. They said I went on this diet you told me to go on, and I got worse. I didn't get better. And one time a girl was consulting with me, and I told her, said, "Don't eat cheese, don't eat processed food, just do raw fruits and vegetables, do some juicing, you'll get better." And she didn't get better. And then I said, "What would you eat?" She said she had a pizza. I said, "That wasn't part of what I told you to do." So a lot of this is more mental than it is physical. It's easy to eat a carrot, but to choose the carrot over the carrot cake, that's another challenge. A lot of this is mental and emotional. We got to be careful with the emotional traps by society and the way people eat with their eyes more than their stomach and understand what good nutrition is. and also to show temperance and self-control. No matter what you eat, overeating is detrimental to your health. So there you have it, folks. Please put your comments and questions below. Thank you for watching. Until then, everybody have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life.